perpetual winter, ferocious blizzards make the mountain pass through the spine of the world exceedingly treacherous, and this land has not felt the warmth of the sun in over 2 years. In fact, the sun no longer appears above the mountains, not even in what should be the height of summer. In this frozen tundra, darkness and bitter cold reign as king and queen. Most Dale residents blame Oral, the Frost Maiden, the god of winter's wrath. The shimmering aurora that weaves across the sky each night is said to be her doing, a potent spell that keeps the sun at bay. Dale folk live in scattered settlements known as the 10 Towns. The drop-off in caravans comes from the south, and travel between the settlements in this never-ending winter has left everyone feeling isolated. Although each town has resolved to appease the Frost Maiden with sacrifices of one kind or another, no respite from winter's fury seems forthcoming. For adventurers, such as yourselves, 10 Towns is a place to test one's mettle, and in the spirit of heroes who have come before, leave one's mark on this frigid, blighted land. We start our journey today in the town of Bryn Shander, one of the largest towns of the 10 Towns. For one reason or another, you all walk its frosty streets. You come to the... Give me 1 second to pull something up. You come to the Northlook, which is the local inn and tavern. And Wallace, your character enters. Can you describe your character?
Oh, everybody will see a half-elf dressed in basically normal earthy colored tones, and he will be hooded, probably with his hood up, and he'd probably be kind of looking like he's not used to being in the city.
Do you have cold weather clothing?
No, it didn't start with it. I think I just have traveling clothing.
Okay. So the current temperature outside, reading on a thermometer, is negative 49 degrees Fahrenheit or negative 45 degrees Celsius. But with wind, the chilling temp dips to negative 80 degrees. So as you're coming in, you are just absolutely shivering as you walk into this warm tavern. Roxas, would you like to introduce your character?
Yes, I would. In steps this small, shivering gnome, currently wrapped up slightly in her bedroll that she has been carrying with her. She wipes the top of her head of all the snow, revealing a miner's hat, which, atop of which has a slot that is fitted for a candle, but is currently just filled with ice. On her, she wears common clothing, very dreary looking. She has a mask on her face, which just covers like the lower part of her chin and her mouth. And she takes it off, gets some fresh air, and walks over into the tavern.
Drew, how the fuck do you say your character's name?
D'Artagnan.
D'Artagnan, would you like to introduce your character?
So, D'Artagnan here is actually a dwarf, slightly taller than your average dwarf, walking around in some decently heavy armor, with a shield and warhammer strapped to his back. He's scruff and well, not quite as scruff as you would expect a dwarf to be, and just head to toe covered in snow. As he just walks in and walks into the bar. Damn it, it's cold out there.
Holden, would you like to enter the bar?
So Holden
Sorry, I just want to
is.
say I couldn't hear anything Drew was saying at all.
Did everyone else hear him?
Yeah.
I did.
I did.
Yeah, I don't know. Do you have him muted on your end?
Or did the music
check.
drown him out?
If it's the sound of the wind, you can turn the wind down by turning the bot down.
No, it was complete silence, like absolutely nothing.
Mm.
Interesting.
That's odd.
Do you have him muted?
Not that I could see.
Do you want to dip and then come right back and see if that fixes it? Do you want to dip too, Drew?
Yeah, sure.
Hey, Drew, say something.
Alright, is it all better now? Can you hear me?
You're coming in super jarbled, Wallace.
I don't know what happened this time.
Do you want to try to sort your audio?
You all good?
I am.
I think it might take him a while to fully connect to Discord. I know when I had an old computer, it took some time.
I'm using my phone for the Discord. That's why it's acting up.
Oh.
Yeah, mobile hates people.
It really does.
Carry
Just
on.
get my tablet. Yeah, just
Okay, I'm going to carry on, and we'll circle back to this after the introductions. And if you need descriptions, we can always type them out as well. Holden, do you want to introduce your character?
Yes. So Holden is like a 5'11" tiefling, like huge horns that just kind of curl up out of his head. He's wearing like literally just like a black shirt with a leather sleeveless jacket over it, and just like regular black trousers that are kind of tattered. Completely didn't prepare for the cold wind and like sub-zero temperatures because he thought, hey, I'm a tiefling, I'll be fine. So he's just got like frost all over his like mohawk and his like mutton chop mustache, and like a couple of icicles hanging from his horns, and he's just teeth chattering, like trying to conserve as much body heat as possible as he shambles through the door.
Lance.
Lance is well, I wouldn't say he's particularly short, but he's short for an elf. He's a whopping 4'4". He's a drow. He's got charcoal gray skin and silver hair, which has sort of a grayish appearance because he's rubbed charcoal into it. Like the only splotch of color in his appearance are his blue eyes, as he would definitely be all wrapped up in himself, shivering as he sort of would stumble into the tavern, muttering every swear he knows under his breath at the cold, and trying to find a nice warm shadow to slink into.
Just another gruesome day in the 10 towns. The howling wind, the bitter cold, the foul temperatures, and snowdrifts big enough to bury the herd of moose. As you guys enter, you shake off the snow, thaw out a little bit, and you guys kind of are scattered throughout the bar. From what you can tell, there's a lot of people who are whispering underneath their breaths. And there are some people that are actually sitting directly at the bar there's one person in particular, a hill dwarf is sitting at the bar who seems to be paying extreme attention to you newcomers.
The feeling that I'm being perceived would would prompt me to try and hide.
Is he like fully openly staring at us, or is he trying to hide that he's kind of watching us?
He's not trying to hide it. It's a girl. She is just she's drinking at her stout, and she's just watching as you all enter the bar.
Holden just kind of like notices, gives it a funny look, and just kind of slowly moves over, just like, is there anything I can help you with?
You don't seem like you're from around here.
What gave it away? Was it the horns? Or maybe the tail? But no, I've not been here before. What can you tell me about this place?
Give me 1 second to cage a nut. Be right back.
Love the accent, by the way. That's great.
I'm going for Captain Price.
Yeah, going straight for Price. Head boy.
Many doors.
Many doors. Oh man, I need to go rewatch some Ed, Edd n Eddy.
I never watched it. I'm British.
It was a weird as shit show.
Yeah, it was one of Cartoon Network's crack pipe shows.
I think the most American. Oh,
Peanut has been wrangled. Sorry about that.
As per usual.
So, as you're walking towards this female dwarf, you are hearing people's conversations. You hear two Goliaths that are in the corner, their deep booming voices kind of cut through everyone else. Even though they're trying to whisper, you hear, the only question on everyone's mind was, will the summer ever return to Icewind Dale? Now everyone's like, will I be the killer's next victim?
That's ominous.
I would like to pop over to them. Be like, I'm sorry, did you say something about a killer?
They look up and they say, yeah. 3 cold-blooded murders were committed here in the past month.
Roxas will bend her ear towards this conversation kind of unsubtly.
Well, that is quite interesting news.
Yeah,
Do you know
literally 3 days ago, a glassblower was killed.
a glassblower?
Yeah. Was found with a icicle right through the heart.
Well, that certainly is creative.
Holden immediately drops the icicle he's holding in his hand.
Back at the bar, Holden, you approached the dwarf. She says, I mean, I'm just looking out for danger. Are you someone who braves danger?
Well, with me and my accomplices, I think that's probably an apt description of what we do.
She takes a moment to gather herself. I happen to know who might be this murderer.
Really? Any intel you can give us?
Not here, but if you guys want to pop outside the tavern, I can certainly give you that information.
Hey, I like the sound of that. Lance, can you wrangle everybody else and we'll meet outside?
Oh, so we're assuming that we know each other. All right.
I mean,
Okay,
I
yeah.
wasn't, but I guess Hugh is.
Oh.
No, please do. Please do. There's. I have no idea on how to.
for us to
Okay.
get together as a
Please
party.
do. Let's do that.
I fully didn't mean to do that. I was under the impression we all knew each other.
That's fine.
I mean, can
You have
Yeah,
to
that's
choose
fine.
one of us to be your accomplice, but you get free reign.
Yeah,
I
I'll
was.
shit. Fuck.
You're fine.
No, it works for me.
It's fine.
If that's what you guys would prefer, that's fine.
I prefer to do it organically, personally, but it depends on what you
I
guys
can do it organically.
Yeah, I can do. We can retcon that.
Alright, I am getting, like, major whiplash. So
Okay, well,
it's gonna be
retcon that we know
easier for you
everybody.
guys to know each other than you can know each other, or you can all have a purpose for being here, which would be to see Bridgeander. It's up to you.
I would rather do it that we don't know everybody.
Yeah.
I was just
Okay.
making assumptions.
Okay. What
Yeah, I would've-
accomplices? She looks around.
Oh, bollocks, I think the guys that I walked in here would ditch me. Fuck.
So it's just you then.
I guess it must be.
Well, why don't you pop outside with me?
Okay, let's go.
So you shiver as she is like decked out in snow clothes. She's got layer upon layer of furs and like just absolutely looks bundled to the brim. She is wearing snowshoes so that like she is able to like have more balance in the snow, and you're just in like tattered clothes and you're like your red skin is just shivering and it's covered in snow the second that you walk out. You do notice that it is snowing and it is also lightning out. Like, so there's just like this absolute horrible darkness. Thankfully, you can see in the dark, but even with your dark vision, your vision is a little like there's like heavy conditions in the blizzard, so you have a little difficulty seeing as well.
Oh,
So-
bugger all
but-
this.
But you see that she pulls you in and she says, "The guy who's doing the murders, his name is Sefik."
Sefik, right. Am I supposed to know that name?
No, but it's important to note.
How do I spell that?
Tone is being said very well, I gotta say. I really appreciate this.
Let's see.
He just pulls out a little notebook, opens it up, and it's immediately plowed in snow, and he can't write anything in it anyway.
Oh, it would seem my notebook has been frozen and I just chuck it over my shoulder. Sefik, I'll just go off this side of it, okay.
He works for a small traveling merchant company called Torgs,
Orgs. Okay.
operated by this shady ass dwarf named Torga Icevein.
You're throwing a lot of names at me, love.
Keep up! Come on!
That's how briefing works.
You know what? Actually, I think we should cut ties here. I'll go back into the tavern. I'll try to find someone who can keep up.
Hold on,
I'm
hold
so
on.
sorry to her. I've
I've got
totally
this.
ruined your
I'm
day.
fine.
No, it really
No.
seems way above your head, honestly. So
I'm trying my
Yes.
hardest.
you see her like backing away, like her hands are up, her mittens are up. She goes, "No, it's really. We can go enjoy the warmth. It's fine." Like,
I need the money.
I haven't even
Oh,
told you
money.
if I'm giving you money yet.
I might find money elsewhere.
And
Might
she
find
goes,
money along the
I
way."
hope you do. I wish you the best of luck in your search. And she like dips back into the tavern.
I pick up the book that I throw off my shoulder and just throw it into just like, fuck!
Back inside, what were you saying to those Goliaths, Drew?
I was just trying to figure out if they knew where I could get more information about these killings, because it seems worth looking into.
We tried to find a connection, we can't find one. They're all from different towns throughout the 10 towns. There was a halfling trapper in East Haven that was killed, a human shipbuilder in Targos, and just 3 days ago, the dwarf glassblower here in Brinjander. Each victim found in the elements with a icicle dagger through its heart. And everyone's worried, like, who's next? It could be anyone, because it doesn't seem to have any rhyme or reason.
Roxas thinks
That
to
is very
herself,
concerning. Very much indeed. Would there happen to be anyone else who might have any more information?
We hear that Hiln up at the bar has been looking for people to help her figure it out, but we don't know what she knows. We don't deal with bounty hunters here.
Bounty hunters? You told me that we lost there as a bounty hunter.
Used to be, at least. She hasn't caught anyone in a really long time, but she used to be one of the best.
Interesting. Alright. Thank you for your time, gents. And I'm gonna walk over and I'm gonna talk to the lady there.
So as you're walking over, you see that she is like very briskly running back to the bar. And as you look behind her, her trail leads to this disheveled tiefling that's walking back into the bar. She plops down and takes a hard look at her drink as you approach.
Roxas will quietly follow the seemingly altruistic dwarf.
Just gonna, from maybe 5 to 10 feet away, as I approach, be like, "Excuse me, lass. I hear you've got some information about these murders that has been going on lately."
I certainly do, if you're interested in helping, but if you're just looking to spread gossip, I made that mistake once today, and I'm not going to make it again.
No, believe you me, I am 100% here to help.
He looks past you and sees Roxas behind you and goes, "And her? She with you?"
Turn over my shoulder, be like, no, I don't think I've quite made this one's acquaintance. And I'm gonna turn to Roxas and go like, "Hello?
I'm here to help. Just like you.
Alright." I'm gonna stick up my hand up, be like, "Name's D'Artagnan."
Roxas will take one finger and shake it with her tiny gnome hands.
I like ya. Alright, yes, this one is with me now.
Okay. I don't think it's safe to discuss this around so many ears. We can certainly head outside of the bar, but there is someone outside of or close to the entrance that I'm kind of avoiding. So if you guys could make sure that we don't have a tail by the creepy tiefling, that would be great.
I was just trying to help. I just want to help. Look, if you give me another chance, I will. I promise I'll keep my mouth shut. That's all.
Is he with you too? Is this the kind of ineptitude that you have following you?
Okay, come. I've just got here, mate. It's first impressions aren't my strong suit. All right, I'm a
You don't
fucking.
even have a jacket. Frigid
I'm
out there.
very aware of this. I am a literal demon. I can't say anything for my first impression skills. All right.
Actually, devil.
Something along those lines. Even I'm not quite sure what I am.
Is he with you?
Not yet.
Not yet.
So, Lynn is going to bring you outside, making sure that the aggressive tiefling is not following you guys.
Come on.
And she says, I have 100 gold pieces that I can give to the person who brings me the head of this man. But I can't keep telling people that aren't qualified. So are you guys actually down for committing some serious assassination, or are you just playing it around here in the 10 towns?
Well, that depends. Why is this man being targeted for assassination?
I followed Torgs for a 10-day. Torgs is a merchant that is within this area, as it moved from town to town. Quite the devious little enterprise, but that's not my concern. What struck me is how comfortable Suffolk looked in the weather. No coat, no scarf, no gloves. It's like the cold can't touch him. It's like he was kissed by the Frost Maiden herself. And I will pay 100 gold pieces to apprehend Suffolk, ascertain his guilt, and deal with him, preferably without involving the authorities. The reason that I think that he is the one who is killing people is he has a lot of friends who are in the lower ranks of government throughout the 10 towns. His victims from the only 3 towns that sacrifice people to the Frost Maiden on nights of the new moon. Now, I know you're here, but this is what passes for civilization behavior here in Icewind Dale. There are sacrifices in every town to this woman. Maybe the victims found a way to keep their names out of the drawing, and Suffolk found out that they were cheating, so he killed them. Maybe, just maybe, Suffolk is doing the Frost Maiden's work.
And because of these actions, you want him dead?
If he's going around murdering people because they are trying to save themselves from a unjust lottery where they slaughter people in the name of ending a winter that doesn't seem to be going anywhere, then yeah, I want him dead.
Alright. In that case, consider me on the job.
He or she sticks out her mittened hand.
I'm going to stick out my hand and shake her hand.
And she extends her hand down to you as well, Roxas.
Roxas will gingerly stick her hand out as well and shake.
She says, best of luck. I would suggest getting some supplies and some additional adventurers to help you on your quest. It's really rough out there.
Alright. And just one quick question before you leave on your way. Where might I start looking for this man?
That's the thing, is that they move from town to town. I don't know where they all at all times. So I have no idea where they are here, but I just know that they travel. They're nomadic. I also give you some advice to get him alone because I don't know if Korg is working with him or if they're in it together. If there's some sort of connection there. I don't know, but my suggestion would be just to try to find them, and then when you do, be sure to bring them to me.
All right. Do you at least know where they were last? Where they were last?
Where they were last? That is a great question. Give me a second. Asking the real shit over here.
It's the important stuff. You gotta know if you're hunting someone. Don't ask me how I know these questions.
Drew, how do you know these questions?
Grew up together.
They were last seen in Goodmead.
Aye. Well, in that case, I shall gather any supplies and aid that I may need, and I shall head there straight away.
She nods and then she waddles with her snowshoes back into the tavern, avoiding the tiefling as she enters.
Holden is just like kicking rocks.
I thought Holden's interacting with Lance.
Well, that too. He's just like stupid bloody hill dwarf.
Whoa.
Whoa, a little bit of racism.
Not intentionally racist. I didn't mean it in that way.
No, that sounds racist. That's speech.
I'm sorry.
Right.
I didn't mean it that way.
So, Holden, you see that woman enter, and then you see a dwarf and a gnome behind her, looking a little more determined.
Did he by any chance tell you about Sefik?
Aye.
Yeah, she was telling me about that, and then I fucked it up, and she wouldn't tell me anymore. I just wanted to give a helping hand, but I guess that's what I get. But if you're willing to have some help, I'd be more than happy to oblige.
Oh.
Have you got any combat skills?
My fair share.
All right. In that case, we could use all the help we can get.
There's
Heaven knows
also this one behind me.
Yes. Hello.
Ah, fuck, blast. You're out of the shop for an elf.
That's not my fault.
Are you sure you're not a hobbit?
And Lance like checks his ears, like he like checks that his ears are still pointy. It's like, no,
Lance.
I'm not a hobbit.
Lance.
Hmm?
Roxas looks terrified of you.
Oh, because wait, why? Do I just look silly?
You recognize what she is. She's a deep gnome. Deep gnomes usually hide from drow in their little cities.
Oh. Lance wouldn't actually know that because he lived a rather sheltered life. So he's just, so like, upon recognizing that you're afraid, he's gonna freeze and be like, "What did I do?"
What is he doing up here?
Full disclosure, I haven't known he's been there for a long time. I don't know how long he's been behind me.
Long enough.
Just to
That's-
pause a second, Wallace, is your audio fixed?
I don't know. Okay.
Yeah. I'm sorry, what did you say? Can you try to speak again? Yeah, you're not coming through. You want to give it another try?
The wind is really making this feel like a very empty, sour moment.
Punctuating the silence.
Yeah, absolutely. Really makes you feel like you're standing in the abyss.
If you want to participate by messaging in the Roll20 chat, we can certainly do that, and then kind of have a powwow after session if you would prefer. You're not coming through, and I don't know if you can still hear Drew or not.
Ah, excellent.
So he can hear us, we just can't hear him. Good to know.
Use the chat functionality to send messages to your teammates.
We could always use more helping hands.
Alright.
No.
If we are going to be working together, I think we should all know what we can do.
It is very hard to hear you, and I have you at max volume. Yeah.
Oh,
I'm just gonna turn my computer volume up and turn everyone else
because
down.
I'm like the character voice I'm doing is the purposeful
Okay.
volume.
I'm gonna do what JoJo's doing.
Yeah, I'm also doing a similar voice, but I'm trying to at least talk to be audible. So if I dip below what's audible, let me know.
All right. If we all could be working together here, I think we're gonna need to know what we each can do.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting you tell me what you can do.
I think he's looking to learn our capabilities.
But yes.
My apologies.
Wait, why did I start with a dagger? I meant to start with a short sword.
Good
Well.
question.
That's fine. I'm fine.
Oh, I guess I'll start. I'm a cleric. Though, don't expect me to be sitting in the back trying to heal you. I'll be in the front lines.
Well, I'm a priest. Don't expect me to be in the front line. I'll be in the back, trying to prevent damage.
Fair enough.
For instance.
Stabbing kick people.
Put it simply.
Put simply.
I'm a sorcerer, so I can do damage from a distance, but that's about it.
All right. So looking at our team, we've got magic, we've got stealth, we've got damage. It's a nice, well-rounded team. I like it.
Wow, we got the full triangle. We got for damage, we got tank, we got it. Yeah, yes, nice.
As I'm looking around, I'm gonna probably mention aloud that we probably shouldn't get a team much larger than this, if at all, and suggest that we move on with this team as is. That way we're not just recruiting random bums out the bar.
I need more random bums at the bar.
More random bums out the bar.
You see a sad-looking tiefling walk up with his finger in the air, and then his face falls as the finger falls, and he walks away.
I'm sure it'll be fun. Anyway.
Seems full.
Besides, performing an assassination, you probably shouldn't have a very large team to begin with.
Very true.
Well, most of our teammates are rather small.
He has a point. We've got a dwarf, halfling, a very short elf.
No.
Thank God none of us are a Goliath.
Oh,
I would also like to point out that the elf is shorter than the dwarf.
What?
yeah.
Yeah.
On God?
On God, I'm
Ja.
4'4" because Bree didn't tell me I couldn't.
And I'm 4'8", being a dwarf.
My God. All is right in the world. I'm so happy.
All is right in the world. Gimli would be proud.
Now the dwarf
So
tosses
you
in.
guys form your party. What are you looking to do next?
Well, first things first, we should look into getting some cold weather gear.
Yes. Please.
Ding.
Already, like, more icicles forming.
So, how are you finding a place to get all of this? And do you have money for it?
Is 25 gold pieces enough to start?
It's 10 gold for one set. We're screwed, I'm afraid to say.
You guys hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah.
I have to figure out how to turn down the background music. This is on my tablet, and then I'm good to talk.
Okay.
All right. Wait. So what? Wait. Is it called? What's it? Oh, clothing cold weather from. Oh, 10 gold pieces a set.
Correct.
Well, I've got
And that's
25
not
gold.
including the optional, like, snowshoes and stuff. That is just
Well-
for layered clothing.
It's just for layered clothing. I suppose snowshoes would be a good idea. Unless elves here work like in Lord of the Rings where we can just walk on top of the snow. That was my favorite detail in Lord of the Rings.
Flavor the tieflings melt snow as they walk through it. Thank you.
No.
No, I figured. Worth a shot.
You cast Hellish Rebuke on it.
Yeah, I'm thinking definitely. I mean, how much is the snowshoes on top of the winter clothing?
Let me figure that out.
2 gold pieces per set.
And crampons are also 2 gold pieces.
Right.
Heck are crampons?
They are what people wear to not slip on ice. They are like a metal plate that has
Oh,
jutting off metal pieces that go down into the ice as you walk out onto the ice.
yeah. Those are the things that I always imagined would be horrible to be kicked by.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
pretty sure. Yeah.
So it turns your snowshoes into snow cleats.
Kind of, yeah.
Snow knives.
For a total of what, 14 gold if we want the whole thing?
14 gold to be dripping in cold wear.
I am spending that 14 gold to be dripping in cold wear.
Yeah, I'll follow Holden to whatever merchant he tracks down and also
So
acquire.
it's not togs.
Not to alarm anyone, but I have no gold.
You have no gold? Wait, why don't you have any gold?
I don't start out with any because I'm an acolyte.
Acolytes don't get gold. I thought acolytes get 10 gold.
Do we not? Oh, hold on. I might be wrong. I didn't. Oh no, I have 15 gold. Never mind. I'm powerful.
Now you have 1 gold. Congratulations.
Awesome.
I will do the same.
If I get cold weather clothing, does it cost less because I'm small?
No, we don't have that kind of discrimination here.
I have it marked in my inventory as dripped out cold weather gear.
Wallace will also grab some.
Okay.
Wallace also said, it's way too cold here. I need some cold weather clothes. This is nuts. This is crazy.
Sounds like he's in a blizzard.
It's emotion.
So you guys head to Black Ryan Blades, which is a smithery and outfitter. You get yourself all the things that you need. They also sell adventuring supplies such as rations, ice picks, snowshoes, all of that stuff. Most of the veteran use this because they have the cheapest blades in the 10 towns. I'm gonna wait until Willis gets the wind under control.
Yeah, I've got my YouTube music cut down to I think 30%.
I've got something like that. I just have this. I have this image of him just like boarding up every window in his house.
He's in a small fishing shack in fucking deep Russia.
It's like the Canadian wilderness.
Trying not to be stomped by the dire caribou.
The Wendigos that roam the area. Ow.
Squid
Reward. Thank you very much.
Okay, I got it. I'm all good, I think.
All right.
Sound better.
You do sound a lot better.
Yeah.
In the
But
sense that we can
still.
hear you.
But can you
About
hear
the
me?
wind blowing around in the background here.
But can you hear me? Is my beautiful voice reaching you?
Yep, it's all good.
Woo!
So you guys are all dripped out. What would you like to do from here?
Huh?
Pose.
Oh.
Wait, what?
Pose.
Pose.
Can you
I'm
force
just-
pose?
I'm just looking through, seeing if there's anything I can spend my last gold piece on. Looks like nothing that I particularly want. Oh, actually, does he have any sickles?
Yes.
I would like to buy a sickle with my last gold piece.
So my one question, because I'm being really nice here by asking this. How do you guys plan on getting your food for the journey?
Oh shit, food! That is something
I
I
have
should
some
be
gold
more
left over.
focused on.
So there are rations you can buy. There is also fishing
Rations.
supplies.
With it being an eternal winter, I don't think we're gonna catch very many fish.
Ice fishing.
The fishing supplies that they have is like an ice saw to cut through ice to get down to a lake, and the regular tackle.
Okay, I have enough gold for 2 days of rations, so instead of a sickle, I will buy 2 days of rations.
Okay.
I will do the same.
How much is the ice saw?
Let me look that up.
Sorry, I missed it. Do we have to go out of the town to do this little mission and find this guy, or was he not in the town, or are we just getting prepped for the future?
No, we'll have to
I
leave town. We're trying to chase this guy down. We don't know where he is, so we're going to his last known location.
Which
I do
was
think
Goody,
I think
right?
it's all of the above.
Okay.
We should have just responded yes.
Also, don't worry about wineskins, y'all. I got create and destroy water.
Oh my god.
And real quick, how much are our rations?
5 silver.
5 silver.
I'm trying to find the cost of an ice saw in this stupid compendium, and I can't. Give me a second.
Let's see, there's 5 of us. There we go. Nice
I'm
bit.
gonna say that an ice saw would also be 2 gold pieces.
I'm gonna get an ice saw.
Do you get fishing supplies as well, or just an ice
Yes.
saw?
Yeah, just the ice saw. Yeah, I'm gonna get the fishing supplies.
Okay.
Okay. Don't worry, I've bought a bunch of rations just in case you don't catch nothing.
Nice.
I like to think somebody has faith in my fishing skills.
The fishing tackle is 1 gold piece.
Dope.
It's not that I don't have faith in your fishing skills. It's just winter and fish never seem to go together. At least not in my experience.
I now have 8 gold pieces.
That reminds me, how much does the cold weather gear weigh?
A lot. Hold on.
5 pounds.
Sorry, I
Covered.
had missed the cost of the cold weather gear. I just want to make sure I take it off properly.
10 gold
10
pieces.
gold.
Okay, so I'm broke.
Do you need a loan?
Oh no, he's happy as long as he had the cold weather gear.
I'm the loan gnome.
The lone.
Call me Roxas, the lone gnome.
You said the cold weather gear weighed how much?
5
Is it-
pounds.
5 pounds? Gotcha.
No, she's at 8 pounds, right?
I'd just like to let everybody know Roxas is an individual character and represents no group of people.
Anything else you want to get?
Can't think of anything.
No, I've got enough rations to last the entire team 4 days if I have to feed everyone myself, and cold weather gear, so I'm good.
Okay.
Nice. What a Chad.
I took the noble background, so I had extra cash to throw around.
Oh.
Intelligentsia. Damn it. Intelligentsia.
So you guys are all dripping in cold weather gear and other cold weather accessories. Where would you like to go from here?
Show me the map.
Okay.
Wasn't his last location Goodmead?
Yes, that was the last known location. Ooh, map.
Ooh, snowy.
On their way.
Oh
Make a
boy,
venture, but
I think that was the point of the campaign.
no.
Aha!
Okay.
Right, where are we currently?
You are in Bryn Shander,
Dope.
just south of the Mare Dalton.
Awesome.
And where is that?
This is the textless version of the map.
Oh,
Here.
is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
So if there's any text, they put it all in the GM layer.
We are
Gotcha.
here.
and this is Goodmead,
Right.
and I will now type that out for you guys, or bring it up, at least. Give me a second.
So we are going that way.
Dope. Onwards.
The orange dots represent paths.
Yeah, there's no orange dots either.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
There's nothing. It is just snow. I see a few mountains, a few trees, and some water, and that's about it.
Okay. I don't know how to fix that, but I will work on it for next session.
Okay.
Sorry, we know where we're going.
It's probably just all in the GM layer.
I know, but I'm trying to click on it individually, and it's coming up with big ass block, I think.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I don't want to show you everything.
Okay.
But there is a path from Bryn Shander to Goodmead. It just goes around the mountain ranges.
Can we have can we put down a token to like represent us as like a
Sure.
group so that we know where we're at?
I can see again.
Yay!
See,
I have, like,
can fight!
Oh my
I've
god.
accidentally like quit the games like 6 times during this session. Keep having to reopen it.
All right, so we are here.
I'm gonna give you a token in a second.
Okay.
Who's jiggling about with their direction arrows?
me. You don't
Okay,
like
so
me
that is y'all.
gyrating?
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh, we're a
here.
wolf.
Yeah, why not?
Hell yes. I love being a wolf.
Oh, never mind.
Raise his eyebrow.
I'm not a furry.
There's nothing wrong with that. I'm just
Yeah.
wondering.
I know, I'm just saying.
No.
Yeah,
See, you
I'll be right
forgot to
back.
you forgot to say
Okay.
yet.
Yeah,
do you
furries are fine as individuals. Like,
What do you mean I forgot to say yet?
You said you're not a
On
furry.
the
You
internet.
forgot to say yet.
I'm never gonna be a furry.
You don't know that.
I do.
Yeah, you don't.
I do. I'm
No,
fairly confident.
the Egyptians were furries and they didn't even know they were furries.
I don't think the Egyptians knew what furries were.
I mean, have you seen Anubis? That's a pretty good person. Not gonna lie.
Have you seen every Egyptian god?
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
the first king just had a persona, and then every other king copied suit.
Oh
Yeah.
no. I don't think it was.
It snowballed into a religion.
You can make a religion out of this.
It snowballed into what we see today, and that's my hot take for the day. Dab.
Wow. Dunce? Oh wow. I feel like I have doomed us all with my first
No.
actions in this campaign.
What have I done? What have I done to deserve this?
This is all me just being irritating. Unintentionally, might I add. I don't
Alright.
want to. I don't want to be irritating.
All right, let's go. Let's kill.
Ew.
Yes.
All right.
I'm still fixing some shit. Give me a second.
Okay.
Trying to give you access to it.
So Wallace will kind of ask again what the mission is because he didn't really hear it. He only came in afterwards.
We're going on an assassination mission to hopefully end these unjust killings going around throughout the region.
Assassination. Do we have any proof that he did it?
Well, I think we're gonna find the proof first.
You all should be able to move the dunce cap now.
Yeah.
So what are
yeah.
we going to go looking for then? What kind of proof could we do?
I mean, she
But-
said that.
I'd rather not actually have to catch him in the act, because at that point we've already I cannot talk in that accent with keeping my tongue still. We've already lost another life at that point.
She also said that he wasn't supernaturally endowed with resistance to ice. I think we'd be able to notice that.
Well, in any case, I suppose we at least know what we shouldn't use to try and kill him.
What?
I don't know.
Cold.
I don't know. I think it'd be pretty ironic if we killed him with an icicle through the heart, like he's been killing these folks.
But
Probably.
Then people will think it's us.
Exactly.
I still think it'd be pretty ironic.
It would be very post-ironic funny, but I don't think
Let's-
it's worth it.
Let's not get ourselves involved in something bigger than we need to make it, okay?
Fair.
We came here for completely other reasons. We don't need people thinking that we're murderers.
I'm just
Yeah,
saying,
we-
I'm not
not
killing
murderers.
anyone unless we have proof. So I won't be killing
be
anyone
honest-
unless we have proof.
To be honest, given however this might play out, we might be perceived as murderers either way.
Ah, not again.
You know, oddly enough, I'm actually here in this area because my brother was falsely accused of murder. Ain't that
What on
a
earth
kick in
did
the
he do?
nuts?
What on earth did he do to get himself into that situation?
We're nobles. We're always in similar situations.
That's hell of a life. I completely forgot that I was not speaking as my character. I guess I'm just there now.
Yeah.
I'm having a hard time figuring out what reaction Roxas is supposed to be having there. I'm so confused.
She's got the eyebrow. I don't know what you want.
I see.
The chin, you know.
Giga
God.
Chad chin.
I get it.
Alright.
Roxas is the rock. Roxas. Ha! I'm sorry.
That's actually perfect. Keep going. Why aren't we moving?
No, don't encourage me. I need to keep a lid on my personality.
Who is going to be moving the token?
I cannot.
You can't?
No.
You all should be able to. Hold on.
No.
Nope. Did you accidentally put it on the map layer?
Let me check. No, it's on token later.
Hang on, let me refresh the page and see if it's just because it's a new token.
It could also just be because you guys have to drag it. Sometimes that is the case. You should all have it in your journals. Does someone want to put it on there? Yeah, now can you move it? Yeah.
I can at least.
Can someone else other than JoJo try?
I
can
cannot,
put it
but I bet you
on
if I
there.
dragged a new one.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh my god, too many dunces on the map.
Hey!
Well, I'm sorry.
Well,
we got a whole party.
I'm not going to be party lead, so I will take mine off.
Where we
I have
drop
put
the
mine
boys.
in the location. So, which direction are we going?
I believe we're going this direction.
So
Okay.
are you purposely taking a path, or are you going the fastest route, or the shortest distance?
I would probably say it's best to take a path rather than going straight through the tundra.
I agree.
Okay. So you get 3 miles an hour if you take a road.
And what about the other option?
The other option depends on terrain.
Right, okay.
So are you guys all in agreement that you're setting off then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome.
So you travel for an hour and you make it a mile.
Woo.
Do you all want to, you guys just want to shout your passive perception to me?
Yeah, if I can
Uh,
find it.
15.
I got 13.
14.
I don't know where to find it. Oh, wait. Yeah, 11.
Is anyone higher than a 15?
Higher than a 15? No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Unless our druid has one higher than a 15.
Sorry, I just went outside for a smoke super quick, and I think I'd be about a 14 or 13.
Okay.
I don't think I'm a 15 though.
Gotcha. Okay. So as you guys are moving to like forward and through the path, this path is called the East Way. You would know the general like you would know that the largest city, which is East Haven, is off of the East Way. But as you guys get closer and closer, hour after hour of traveling through what seems just a frigid, barren landscape, you come to a crossing. At that crossing, you see that straight heads towards East Haven, south heads towards Goodmead. So you guys start your descent towards Goodmead, where you heard the rumor last was the rumor that Suffolk was last there. And as you guys are heading towards Goodmead, you do notice whoever who has the 15 perception does notice that as you're heading towards the town entrance, that there is a hurt wolf on the side of the road, limping very, very painfully.
I'm gonna tap. What's his name? D'Artagnan on the shoulder. Like, hey, you said you heal, right?
I can.
Do you see that wolf there? Looks injured.
Glance
Think
in the
maybe we could help him out?
If I glance in the direction, do I seize it?
Yeah,
Or is it snow
it
ticket?
is a white wolf on very white roads, but you are able to see it.
It does look fairly injured. Though, are you sure it's safe to try to heal it? It is still a wild creature.
I think there might be a chance that if we show it some compassion, it might, at the very least, let us be on our way.
All right. Let's do that then. And I will cautiously approach said wolf.
How are you approaching it, other than just vague cautiousness?
Wallace also is going to mention as you start going that I do have healing word, and I can just try to heal it from afar.
I have a light crossbow and I can shoot it from afar. What's your point?
Don't you bloody dare.
I mean,
I think that
would also work.
I think that if we healed it from afar, it wouldn't know that we're the ones that healed it, would just suddenly start feeling better and might attack us.
True.
So I'm going to approach it slowly, constantly facing it.
Do you want it to notice you or no?
Yes.
Okay.
Because heaven knows you don't sneak up on a wolf.
But I'm not aware of Heaven's knowledge, so I will I will follow, but try and hide behind D'Artagnan.
I'm going to try my hardest to hold Lance back.
Do you fight it, Lance?
Yeah.
Give me opposed athletics.
Opposed athletics? I thought grapple could be opposed.
If you're the one being grappled, I'm pretty sure it's acrobatics, but I think that if you're the one grappling, I'm pretty sure it's only athletics.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So.
Okay.
I was right.
So,
I was
yeah.
right to throw.
Holden goes to grab you and absolutely whiffs it. You're able to easily get out.
I'm not doing well.
and I am going to try and stay hidden inside, behind, just do my best to keep D'Artagnan between me and the wolf.
Okay. You approach the wolf. The wolf looks scared as you're heading towards it. It is gnawing at its paw now, realizing that it like running away is not an option. And it looks up at you and it whines.
I'm going to kneel in front of it and slowly, gently place my hand towards it.
So you kneel down, and the wolf bares its teeth a little bit, afraid. As you come closer to touching it, you do not hurt it, and it like the teeth go away.
All right. And from there, I will cast Cure Wounds on it. Yeah.
So you successfully heal him. You see that his paw, which he could no longer put weight on, he jumps up and is able to put weight on it again. He does dart about 10 feet away from you and then looks back at you and like bows his head towards you.
Yeah. Just kind of gonna dip my head down as kind of a small bow back.
And he trots off like the good boy he is.
Aww.
Yeah. I like this campaign already.
Give us more wolves to help.
Well, I think it's safe to say that we've made a new wolf friend.
Fox is just very confused. This would never happen in the Underdark.
So you guys, as you are getting close to Goodmead, see this plaque that is on either side of the walls as you enter the city walls.
Oh,
Oh, that's dope.
that is cool.
There better be a lot of taverns.
It's sideways. Ugh.
Sideways?
Yeah, it's bent. That's how they get you.
Oh.
They put it in a weirdly shaped mug, so they have to put it in less.
They're scamming us.
Oh no, scammed. Oh, this is a nice town.
Those look very nice.
Oh, so it's on a frozen lake.
Yeah. The boats aren't going to be much use.
And then we're coming in from up is north.
Correct. So you guys would be coming in here. This is the path from Eastway.
Okay.
Boy, oh boy. Tolkien. Ha ha ha, Tolkien. I cannot move around using arrow keys because there is no grid on this map, so I must click and drag. Alright.
So, any of you who know do you guys have any knowledge of the 10 towns? Do any of your backstories have ties to it?
Sadly,
No.
Solid. Okay.
I may have wandered through once or twice, but not enough to know anything.
This is a lot right now.
You doing okay?
Yeah. Keep going.
So, you guys enter the town of Goodmead. The town does seem bustling. It's been about 6 hours since you guys left. Bryn Shander, and as you enter, you see that the streets are bustling. You also notice that it is about 1 in the afternoon, And you guys do notice that the twilight is up. So twilight here is only available from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Outside of that, it is complete darkness, dependent on what the moon brings. But this happens to be one of the few times that you guys are in this twilight. People are bustling around, and it seems although it is a frigid landscape surrounding you, it seems to still be a fairly bustling small city.
So to answer your question from earlier, Bree, yes, my family, my extended family, is in Bogeywood.
So you would know specifically that Goodmead is the leading purveyor of honeymead, and every tavern in the 10 towns gets shipments from Goodmead to basically fuel the warmth of a nation. It's really the heart of the nation.
They have good meat here. What's the name? Boop, 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 boop. Beep, beep, beep.
You're just passing some fairly standard homes covered in snow. You do notice that these homes are well kept, and everyone here seems to be fairly hard at work, as it is the end of the workday.
Holden's just like walking through, politely waving at everyone and greeting them as he walks past.
Everyone else is also greeting you. Welcome, travelers. Nice to see ya. Hey, we're so happy you're here. Welcome to Goodmead. Like, they're all very, very happy.
People here are really nice.
Friendly folks.
We should go see the city guard or somebody to see if they know who would know about the murder that happened. Was there a murder here?
Did she not say that we weren't getting authorities involved?
I don't know. I wasn't there. Did she say that?
Oh, yeah, she did.
I would prefer not to get authorities involved as well.
I'd imagine you've got your own motivations for that, right?
Well, how are we gonna find out information then? The tavern? I don't know.
We should ask where Civic's trade company is.
Exactly. See if anyone in town knows where they've travelled next. Just follow the trail until we eventually catch them.
Right. That's a good first port of call. Question is, where do we find that information?
Ask around. Have you seen anything?
Depending on the type of
All
lettuce.
you're seeing is just, houses.
People working.
That's why we ask folk.
Why don't we make our way down to the docks, start asking questions around that way?
Y'all, so I am so sorry to do this, but my dog is getting really, really sick. I'm vomiting, so I think I need to go and take care of her. I'm so sorry. I didn't want to do this our first session, and I know it was kind of a bumpy session, but we'll get into the swing of things. I'm so sorry, but I have to dip, and I feel terrible.
Yeah, no,
you're okay.
You're fine.
I've been really enjoying this, actually.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, I look forward to our next session. We shall plan it in the chat, and hopefully it'll be soon. I know it won't be next weekend, because next weekend is the other campaign that I DM. But, we'll definitely plan for the next available time that we can. And if you have any, concerns, comments, criticisms, compliments, I take them all. Feel free to, DM me, and we can work something out if something bothered you. But I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And again, I'm so sorry.
No,
You're all
no
good.
worries. You're
No worries,
sick, you
Chica.
can't do it.
No problem at all. It's understood.
All right, bye, guys.
Love you, Bree. Bye.
Bye.